And Al Jazeera's Mike Hanna is live for us now at the White House. So, Mike, the president says he's not happy with the offer from Iran. And as Alan was reporting, no prospect for further talks. So are we just effectively in a stalemate here?
Well, it is a state of limbo. President Trump continuing to insist that his strategy of squeezing the Iranians financially is going to work. The blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, the president claims, is costing the Iranians millions of dollars every day. He also insists that the ongoing sanctions against individuals and entities within Iran are also having an economic effect. So President Trump appears to be ready to wait this out, convinced that the economic pressure he's putting on Iran will eventually bring them to the table to discuss a deal on the terms that he wants to discuss.
That economic pressure, Mike, is being felt all over the world, though, isn't it? And the U.S. is now warning companies that they should not pay tolls to transit the Strait of Hormuz. That, of course, is something the administration is concerned would pay into Iran's coffers. What action could the administration take here to stop that from happening?
Well, the Treasury Department has announced that it will impose sanctions against entities and individuals who do pay Iranian tolls to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. This is a very real threat. At the same time as well, the State Department has announced what it calls a new construct, a maritime freedom construct, it is called. Now, this will be controlled by the Central Command, CENTCOM, and it seems to be an alliance of ships who agree to U.S. terms to use the Strait of Hormuz. It would appear that they will be escorted by U.S. Navy vessels, but they would be vetted by U.S. authorities before allowing to go through, and obviously no tolls would be paid. It's a complicated type scenario, but it is a way the U.S. is attempting to reconcile its ongoing blockade of the Strait of Hormuz and at the same time still getting the flow of oil through that strait, which is having such a massive economic impact in its absence.
Al Jazeera's Mike Hanna reporting live for us from the White House. Thank you, Mike. Meanwhile, Iranian Supreme Leader Moshtaba Khamenei has issued a May Day statement saying Iran has demonstrated its remarkable military capabilities to the world. It also says Iran must disappoint and defeat its enemies economically and culturally. Khamenei has not been seen since he succeeded his father as supreme leader. Al Jazeera's Al-Migdad Al-Ruhaid reports from Tehran.
Iranian officials and different leadership here, level of leadership here, they are saying that we are in the same position and the same stance regarding the negotiation with the United States, and they are stating clearly that we have red lines. And if we speak about these red lines and the conditions to move forward with the negotiation, they are saying that we demand a declared end to this war in all fronts, and also they are linking everything with the maritime issue. We know that the Strait of Hormuz, there is a new situation in the Strait of Hormuz, and also they are saying that this is a new condition, a new era in the Strait of Hormuz. They are trying to say that we are consolidate our presence there, and we have a sovereignty and right to control this waterway, most strategic waterway actually. And also they are demanding guarantees for ending the war. They are saying that there is no trust between them and the United States, and there is a deep mistrust over the past negotiations. And they are saying that we actually have been attacked for more than in less than a year for 2 times. So the Iranian officials, especially when it comes to diplomat and the top diplomat Abbas Araqli, conveying his message to the counterparts in the region, starting from Pakistan, Oman, and also to the Russia. And right now he was engaging with the different counterparts on the region. So the message from the Iranian official has been the same in stance, same positions, and linking everything to move forward with easing the pressure from the United States and lifting the blockade from the Iranian ports. And also they are saying let's separate the the approach for solving this problem, and let the nuclear file and other sticking point later on, and let's negotiate with the consequences of war. And this, it seems like Donald Trump is not happy with this deal, and they are trying to pushing them and to make another pressure on the Iranian. But they are saying we are open to negotiate, and at the same time we have a red line, we have a condition. المقداد الروهيد, Iranian capital, Tehran.